Welcome to the last day of August, August 31st, 2023, your day with a podcast being brought to you by Cowboy State Daily. Did you know that Cowboy State Daily publishes a digital newspaper at 5:45 a.m. every day of the week, and it's free to get yours emailed to you every morning. Subscribe at cowboystatedaily.com. Well, as we wrap up August, head into the first couple of days of September, it'll be summer. Temperatures will be warm. We'll have a little bit of isolated shower and thunderstorm activity around the region. Not a lot of it. We do have a little bit of monsoon moisture flow, the tail end of the monsoon season. Moisture up out of Mexico and Arizona will come up from the southwest. This will lead to showers and thunderstorms, especially western slope of Colorado, western areas of Wyoming, eastern Idaho, parts of Utah. A little bit of moisture just coming up west of the divide, and that's going to lead to some afternoon and evening thunderstorms. It gradually gets a little more to the east, heading on into the upcoming weekend, and we still have this Pacific trough bringing that cooling trend west to east from the west coast to the Rockies and the high plains, especially between Sunday and Tuesday. That's where you're going to notice that front having a bit more of an impact, and that'll mean a cooler trend to start next week. Now, it was really hard last night if you were using a smartphone to try to catch the blue moon, the super moon, just so bright. It was very difficult to photograph. Yep, that's not the sun, so very, very bright out there, but great shots as we did have some pop-up thunderstorms in eastern Wyoming and western Nebraska last night that went along with the moon, making for some great photo opportunities there. The satellite photos this morning show that low we talked about yesterday along the Montana-U.S. border, headed eastward. This is going to make it breezy again, but you can see all the dry air still. This little patch of moisture right here, those thunderstorms that popped up last night in eastern Wyoming and western Nebraska. This patch of moisture right here is going to get drawn northward here over the next 72 hours. So this will bring a gradual increase in moisture and some scattered shower and thunderstorm activity. So you can see the low there, the clockwise flow around that high, bringing in that monsoonal moisture. This is for Saturday. High pressure gets better established, so it's going to get very warm right here. Temperatures as we start Labor Day weekend get very warm as just a heat pump here out of the desert states, pumping that heat all the way up into here and around into the nation's midsection. But cooler, moist weather here along the Pacific Northwest coast in Northern California. Now, the precipitable water really shows what will be happening. This is for noon today. You can see generally dry air, a lot of brown in the west. Moisture there along the west coast, but you can see some moisture coming up here from the south. So this is today, and this is for tomorrow. See the moisture increasing, and this is Saturday. So better moisture becomes available, but it's really along and west of the divide. Very dry here out on the plains. More moisture is here west. So what that's going to do is bring an enhanced chance of those afternoon and evening storms, and that low here along the west coast going to moisten things up here a little bit more. This is through Saturday evening. This is where the afternoon and evening showers and thunderstorms will be, and you can see the concentration here is basically west of the divide with that monsoonal moisture, but a little bit of activity here and there sprinkled out on the plains, just not very much of it, than the low there along the west coast. By Monday morning, that trough begins to move off the west coast and pushes inland, bringing that cooling trend west to east. So there will be a gradient to temperatures across the west this weekend. Coolest in the west, warmest in the east, and that cooler air expanding eastward. And by noon Tuesday, the trough weakens some, but it continues to push more in to the western United States, bringing that cooling trend coming our way. Now, this is the precipitation forecast for Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So you can see we're going to get better moisture come out east of the divide from North Dakota out on the plains of Wyoming and Montana into parts of northern Colorado. Heavier moisture there with the trough of low pressure, bringing more concentrated moisture to Nevada, Utah, Idaho, western areas of Wyoming, Yellowstone Park, up here into the Bighorns. And if you watch how temperatures will transpire, these are Saturday's temperature anomalies, Sunday, and then into Monday. As you can see, it pushes east, and this is by Tuesday. So it's not very quick, but Saturday, Sunday, there's Monday, there's Tuesday. It is going to cool off. And yes, we do see maybe a few flakes of snow over the highest mountain peaks. This will be mainly as we get into late Sunday night and Monday night in those mountain areas, staying way up high, but nonetheless, a hint of fall will be in the air by early next week. Have yourself a great Thursday. We'll see you tomorrow, the first day of September.